Hello my lovely air signs, and thank you so much for tuning in for your 2018 reading with me, Lorien. It's an absolute pleasure to be doing this yearly forecast with you all. This time we're going to be using the Everyday Witch Tarot by Deborah Blake, and I'm going to be doing it in order, so it's going to be Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. So if you want to just skip ahead to yours, that's fine. But just a few quick notices about the readings. 2018 in general does seem like it's I mean, I've said this on every reading basically at the start, but it feels like it's quite a powerful year. It's about restructuring, rebuilding, because basically a lot of people have torn things down. They've ripped apart the status quo this year. We've seen it with Harvey Weinstein, with the sexual abuse cases. All that kind of stuff has just been completely come out into the open, basically. And I think this is something that, is going to be healed in the next year and actually worked upon. Not necessarily completely resolved, but definitely worked upon. So it's going to be quite interesting to see what happens there. And also, if you would like a personal 2018 forecast, which goes into each individual month for you, you can go to my website. The link is in the box below, and just purchase it through there. All the other readings are available as well. And if you want to just buy me a coffee for the last year, absolutely, you can do that, and the link for that is also below. So if you can't afford a reading but you just want to give to support the channel, that's buy me a coffee. That's fine. I don't mind doing that. Okay, so without further ado, let's go and see what we can see for Aquarius. Alright, let's see what information we can get for you guys. There's much talk, much communication, lots of variations going on, I believe, looking at all this coming through, at least anyway. Feels like there's a broad spectrum of opportunity for you. A lot of differences coming, a lot of differences coming through, and a lot of abilities that you may have not noticed about yourself previously. That's coming to the fore too. So you have got at the bottom the Page of Swords, you've got the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, you got the Ten of Swords, which isn't too good. But then you have the Four of Wands, which is good. And then you have the Six of Cups, which is good as well. Now, the Page of Swords is interesting because this is about preparing to fight. I'll just move that out in case it's glaring a little bit. There we go. So the Page of Swords is all about having that preparation to fight, preparation to be involved, and all that sort of stuff. So this is quite a strong card to have. And I do see here that, again, there is this kind of movement going on for you. The Wheel of Fortune is quite a positive card, but again, it can be sort of, fling it and you'll miss it, basically. It can land on anything if you're not careful, if you're not driven, if you're not directed in that kind of movement. So I think this as a whole is something that's quite astonishing for you guys, is that you have all this that you could do this year, and it can be very reliant on what you're attempting to do, what you're trying to do, maybe juggling several different projects, not really sure as to where you need to go. There will be a lot of discussions, a lot of dialogue with people, to do with anything here. So it could be to do with the house, the heart, knowledge, engagements, new energy, old energy, healing, spiritual practice. It could be anything. But I do think that you're going to challenge yourself quite a bit. The only thing is, I've got the Ten of Swords. So this could be a betrayal of a friend, or just feeling a little bit let down from somebody in particular. So it could be that you really did depend on somebody and you really wanted their advice, or you really wanted their connection, and this kind of anxiety, this despair that it didn't go your way is maybe, building up too much for you. And I think they're just trying to say, because it's flanked by two very positive cards, just remember this is coming through. For some of you, I feel that positivity is coming through, but I just feel like this could be to do with something that you've taught a kid, or something that time you've given to a child, or time that you've invested in a child, or somebody in your family, or somebody younger than you've invested a lot of time and energy in, and suddenly they're kind of removed, or they don't want to know, or there's just something that feels like it's coming through here. So you may have felt a little bit betrayed by them. However, with the Six of Cups, it feels quite positive, because It's almost like they prove that you are right. They prove that you are, how to put it? So the Ten of Cups, Ten of Swords, I don't want to focus too much on it because it's more about anxiety. It's more about worry. So you may think that they don't want to know. You may think that they don't want to know anything about you or anything like that. But actually it's that they're just kind of growing up, or they're learning more away from you. So that's kind of, you're setting them on the right pace, you're setting them on the right journey. And this is all about the community. So it may not even be a child, it could be somebody in the community who's slightly younger than you or has a younger mentality than you, and you're kind of connecting with them, but you're worried that as soon as they fly the nest or as soon as they get what they need, they'll stop talking to you. And that won't be the case. You're actually going to develop stronger emotions and stronger bonds than you had before. And then with the Four of Wands, this is coming through with a lot of personality, I think is the best word to describe it. And this is all about harmony, the home, sometimes marriage, but it's about cementing foundations. This year you are going to really seal the foundations as to what you want for the next, say, 5 years. So you're not reaching the pinnacle. It's all about the journey on the way there. It's all about having that experience and learning and having fun with doing it. So I think this is quite a strong reading for you, Aquarius. It's just don't fear somebody is going to turn around and say bye. Don't let that hamper your experience this year here. I think this is going to be quite a positive turnaround for you, and you're not going to need too much stress with it. But let me know in the comments below what you're expecting from this year ahead. And again, if you do want a reading from me, the link is in the bottom below. Also, if you want to fast forward to the roundup at the end with all the readings, that'll be good. But in the meantime, let's get on to Gemini. Okay, Gemini, let's have a look and see what's coming for you guys in the year of 2018. Got a lot of balance, got a lot of productivity coming in. Maybe feeling a little bit like you're beating away the bad karma for some of you, but it does feel like you're going to have some satisfaction this year. You're going to really have some comfort in the fact that, you are good enough and you have got enough knowledge, and you can bring your ideas forward in a very hopeful and perspective way. So let's see. Oh, nice. You've got the Ace of Swords, you've got the Star, and you've got the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. So pretty darn good, if I do say so myself. And then you have Three of Wands. Very good. And then you have here the Nine of Swords. Okay, so Nine of Swords is about worry and isolation. So if something in your life is kind of pushing you to be isolated, or you feel like maybe you work from home, or maybe you're a home person or something, and everybody else is going out and meeting people, your job requires you to kind of stay apart from that, maybe you will start to feel a little bit isolated. But I don't think that you are. I think that you're connected more to people more than you know. And I think this is basically because this whole reading is incredible. That sense of anxiety, that sense of isolation is just going to be temporary. So the Ace of Swords, this is about power, victory, clarity, heading on into 2018 with a big six slam dunk. The energy of the lightning coming through here is quite a strong indicator that you do have a lot of energy, you do have a lot of vibe and tenacity and commitment and stuff to things you want to do. But sometimes, with the swords, it is about reasoning, it is about communication, and I think you just have to refine that a little bit this year. Maybe this year's sole purpose is going to be different to the others, and it seems to be materializing differently as well. But because it's a universal year too, you could be kind of feeling like it's not materializing as quickly as you wanted it to, and that's fine. It doesn't have to, immediately come through for you. Depending on your personal year, which is all to do with numerology, that could be something that you have to work on for yourself. And it's not to say that it's a bad thing, it just means that you have to kind of use this victory to power you on through, maybe for the rest of the year, like all through 2018, you have to use the energy that you receive in the first initial months and the drive that you get in the first initial months to push you through. And it's not a bad thing. I'm not saying that it's going to be dented, because here it doesn't seem like it is at all. But you just have to be mindful and keep casting your mind back, maybe to January, February, where this good thing happened, and you need to continue with that energy. And then we have the Star, Major Arcana. There's not been many major arcanas, to be honest, in the readings, so this is quite interesting. But the star has come up maybe once before, and she seems to come through with the energy of as above, so below. If you are witchy inclined, you're going to be really good. You're going to have a lot of witchy energy. You're going to have your universe at your back, your guides guiding you, and your soul purpose again coming through to help you. I feel like this is intuition coming in here. You're going to use your mind's eye. You're going to use your intelligence, your intensity. Sometimes you may feel a little bit like you want to clam up. Don't. Use that chakra. Use your communication chakra to actually open up and talk to people, to connect with people. Be, I want to say solitude, but it's something like that. Be content with your solitude. I don't know. It kind of escaped me, but it just feels like there's a peace coming through. I don't know whether you've ever done these, Gemini, but in a night ride or something like that, and you see the stars and the moon, and it just feels so peaceful outside. And it's just so quiet, and that's the kind of energy that I get for you inside, like for the communication and the soul path inside. That's what I feel for you guys. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles. This is great. This is wealth. This is establishment. You have arrived. That's basically what they just said for me. You have arrived. This year you get what you want. You get what you need. You have arrived in your place, in your belonging, in your area, in where you need to be. And this is kind of where you're moving towards now. You may even have an element of improvement in your home life. You could be, upgrading your home, updating your home, doing something like that that enables you to feel more comfortable. So there's a luxury there, there's a gratitude there, and there's also, you have people who love you around you. You have your own soul family, whether they're linked by blood or not. So the isolation is just an anxiety I think you're carrying through from 2017. And then the Three of Wands is about preparation, foresight, having the gift to look ahead and kind of see what information's coming through for you, how you need, what you want to be, how you want to achieve things. Your emotions may be a little bit on high, but the creativity seems to come through. I do think that you're going to have the ability to look ahead. You're going to have the dedication and the routine to apply yourself to this and actually make something of it, make something beautiful, make something worthwhile. And that's really, really good energy that I'm feeling for you, Gemini. It just feels like hopefully you can get this into effect and really push through with it, but it really seems beautiful. Leave me a comment in the link below, or in the page below, if there's anything that you're hoping for 2018. We'll see what we can do at the end of the year with regards to maybe a little candle spell, but ultimately I wish you the very best of luck. If you want to fast forward to the roundup at the end, please do so, but in the meantime, let's have a look at the lovely Libra. Okay, Libra. Let's have a look and see how 2018 is going to affect you guys. The first thing that came into my mind just before I pressed record again actually was happiness and alignment. So hopefully you're going to get your chakras aligned, you're going to get your energies aligned, and your happiness is going to be really greatly improved because of it. I think you do want to get out and about. You want to get out. That's all it says. You want to get out. So either that's literally and you want to go meet new people, you want to explore, or it's just you just want to get out of the situation that you're currently in. Another 3. Okay. Or is it another one? Oh, now I'm torn. It could be this one or another one. Let's say, let me just see. Okay. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm just going to do this one. See, this I think is your current one. I don't normally do this, but I'm going to reshuffle again because they told me maybe another one. And they keep giving me the number 8. Okay, now. Okay. This is fine. Because they kept saying this is relevant. But I think this is relevant to how you are now. That last shuffle was how you maybe have felt in 2017. This is the 2018. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. And at the bottom we have the High Priestess. Now, okay, so Gemini also had these 3 cards. And they had Gemini and the star in the 3 of Swords and the star in the exact same place. They also have the Queen of Cups and you have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords was reversed there. It was kind of here. And you know how much I shuffled just then? I shuffled even more off camera, and that was what they were saying to me about happiness and alignment. And I am so, so pleased. Not simply because my mother is also a Libra, and I have Libra rising, and I have Gemini rising, but Gemini moon, sorry, Gemini moon. But because this is just another great energy. This is a really, really nice energy. I'm really enjoying this. It feels like there's so much coming through for you guys, and it's in a slightly different way than Gemini. So because of you being, I see a lot of pink energy around you, a lot of floral energy, the energy that you feel like you want to go out and explore, you want to go out and conquer the world and see things, and you're sick of being in the same place maybe, and you're just wanting to increase your energy. You're going to do that. Now, the Queen of Cups could be a water sign, so it could be an element of yourself, but it feels like the creativity is coming through. She's quite a down-to-earth, calm, intuitive, and compassionate person. This is about the emotion. It could represent you if you're a mother, and it could be that you're actually, helping the child through something, or just that you're feeling more content in yourself. It could be that you will be a mother this year. But I feel that there's something here that's, connecting with you. You're going to heal yourself. You're going to basically have quite a positive outlook. It could be that you need to reconnect with part of yourself. There's dolphin energy here, which is the childlike energy. So it could be that you just need to have fun and have a laugh again. And that could be the healing thing that you really do need in 2018. Because 2017's been terrible for a lot of people. So it just feels like you have to release yourself a little bit. And then we have the star. So the star is an incredible thing, as I was saying before, as above, so below. Here she brings a slightly different meaning. It's more about getting in touch with your own power. As you feed from the universe, you give the universal energy to other people. You have a lot of protection from the universe. You have a lot of giving, a lot of insight, a lot of movement from the universe. And it feels a lot like you are giving back everything that you have received. And that's so nice. There's something that really does feel like you're moving towards something with a lot of blessings, with a lot of heartfelt understanding, and it's almost like you're finding your place in the world this year. But I do feel like these cards are representing you at your higher self. And again, with the Three of Swords, I'm just going to do these two together because basically they want me to. I'll do them this way. Sorry, they wanted me to change. So the Ace of Swords is all about the power and the clarity of vision and that kind of victory. Maybe you're feeling like, yes, I've achieved something this year. I really want to do this. And it's basically charging yourself up again. That's what I feel. You're getting a little buzz from those on high this year, and it feels quite positive. And then you have the Three of Wands, which you can use this buzz to basically prepare for the future, prepare yourself, have that progress, and have that basically self-discovery within yourself. You've done a lot of self-discovery over the last few years. You've done a lot of insight into yourself. You have done a lot of soul searching, that sort of stuff. And I think now it's coming to fruition for you. It really does feel like you're moving towards something which is ultimately yours, that you can claim it and you can be it. You're going out into the world. However, we also have the High Priestess. So I think for a lot of you, it's saying that you may be needing to go in tune with your intuition, or that this is you. This is you learning. This is you conversing with your guides. For some of you, you need to take this up, and maybe in a serious fashion. Now, I don't recommend you do anything that you're not comfortable with, but for some of you, yeah, you need to do the runes, you need to do crystal healing, you need to do tarot, you need to tune into, your ethereal being, you need to read books about it. It's that kind of thing for some of you, not all of you. For some of you, you need to get in touch with that. But it just feels like it's all coming together. And this is actually a very divine feminine energy. This is a very divine feminine energy. And it does not surprise me, considering that Libra is ruled by a very feminine planet. But it does feel like there's quite a strong connection. And I do feel that there's kind of a motherly energy too, like a Mother Earth encompassing, comforting energy. So I don't think that you're going to have as hard a year as maybe as you've had previously. It feels so nice, and I'm really happy. It's not as energetic as Gemini. See, it's not as ooh, do all this. You are going out there, you are going to see things, you are going to experience things, but you're just going to feel so like, oh, thank God, like a breath of fresh air. So fingers crossed nothing happens in 2018 with the world in general to hamper this beautiful Libran energy. So without further ado, I'm just going to go and wrap everything up, but I do wish you the very best of luck for 2018. Leave a comment in the link below or in the boxes below if you want to get in touch and tell me what you hope for 2018. But this is really beautiful. I'm just going to see what else we have to say for the end. Okay, so that's all done. And what a vast array of things that we had for you guys. I mean, I'm really, really happy that it seems mostly positive, mostly calm, researching within yourselves coming through. So this really does feel very bright, very bountiful, and full of choice and joy. And I really do like seeing it when it's like that. So it's been an absolute pleasure to read for you throughout 2017. Thank you so much for being here and supporting me. Again, leave a comment in the boxes below because I'd love to hear from you guys. If you do want a reading from me or a 2018 personal reading with each month explored, you just have to click on the link in the description box below, which will take you to the website. Or if you can wanted another reading, that's fine as well. If you just want to buy me a coffee for the past 12 months of readings that I've done, that's absolutely fine. I'm very, very appreciated. Thank you so much. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what comes through for us all in 2018. I can't wait to do some January readings. I'm really excited about that. But they'll probably be up after Christmas because it's incredibly busy right now, both with tarot and other things. So do take care of yourselves. I wish you all a very wonderful holiday. Look forward to seeing you all in the new year, and blessed be everybody.